nearlydanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Join the Kahoot if you haven't already. What? Wait. Oh, man. Anyways. What happened here? Okay, let's see. Okay, so according to the parliamentary principle, who decides who can create a government? Wait, who has the government power in Denmark? And it's the Folketing. So this question is about the parliamentary principle. It's a frequently asked question. It can be asked in several different ways, but it's about the same thing. The parliamentary principle was introduced in 1901. Okay, how many people got this wrong? 41. For the people that are here for the first time, all your mistakes will show up on your profile. That's why it's important, and that's why I sent you that video. So all your mistakes from this Kahoot will show up on your profile, and then you can correct your mistakes. And with your profile, you can practice and keep track of your progress. All right. We have Mohammed, Vicky, Huang, User 1, and Kinson. On to the next one. Okay, so now this is the reason why I got a bit confused. Okay, so for all the first timers, we record our sessions and we post them on the Nearly Danish TV channel on YouTube. So if this is your first time and you want to catch up, we've been practicing since the 28th of August. So if you want to watch any of the previous sessions or all of them, I highly recommend that you do. Please go to the channel, go on the videos, and basically there's a playlist. And there's a winter 2024 playlist. So have a look at that. And there's one for Infos Ads Porn and there's one for Melbourne Skips Porn. Okay. Now we have some leaderboard news. So I'm going to talk about the leaderboard today. So the leaderboard, when you play Kahoot, you score points. And when you do quizzes, you also score points. And those points accumulate and they put you in on the leaderboard. And there are 3 leagues. There's a gold league, silver league, and bronze league, and the rookie league. The rookie league is people that have only been to one Kahoot. This is the top 10 in the gold league. We have Luezo. Luezo actually lost her spot. She was at number 1. Jocelyn overtook her, and she overtook Jocelyn again. Simona and Teddy are going up. A1 and Jax are also going up. KP lost, I think she was number 9. But yes, this is what's going on the leaderboard, and I highly recommend that you guys keep on practicing. This is just, you know, the fun side of this practice thing. Of course, you know, the point is for you to keep on practicing, but things like this actually motivate people. So if you're one of the people that this type of thing motivates, like you don't want to see a red arrow beside your name. That means that someone just overtook you and took your spot. All right. Moving on. Okay, so 52, no, what am I saying? 50 people got this wrong. This is a frequently asked question. 128 people got this right. You know what? I need to give some credit to some people. Let me just go back one step. So I want to give a shout out to Luezo, who's at number 1, Simona, Teddy, A1, and Jax. Round of applause to you guys. These guys have been putting a heck of a lot of work. They are consistent. They show up to the Kahoot sessions, and it shows in their scores. So yes, well done.
Excellent.
And okay, so moving on. Green Ocean is the highest climber, up 46 places.
Wow!
Next one. Please, can someone send the code in the chat? Maha needs it. Thank you, Jax. All right, well done.
Excellent.
Only 11 people got this wrong. This is also a frequently asked question. So kids cannot work until they are 11, at least 13 years old, not 11, sorry. Yes, 11 people got this wrong. This will appear on your profile. Fix it later on. Evie is the highest climber, up 3 places. This is the most frequently asked question. Please get this right. All right. Actually, more people got the other question right than this one. But anyways, round of applause to the people that got this right. All right. So this is the most frequently asked question. So this is the question that you're most probably going to see on the next test. It's shown up on at least 12 previous tests. It's relevant for both INFØDSRETS porn and Melba skips porn. 21 people got this wrong. Please get it right. Okay? Next time you see this, get it right.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Okay. 15 people got this wrong. H.C. Anderson was born in Odense. This is a not so frequently asked question, so potential new question. Okay, so we've got Mohammed Ahmed, Sakura, Vicky, Huang, and Leo. Manda has the highest answer streak of 5, and that's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see how many of you have made that list I keep going on about. Okay, so 55 people got this wrong. I highly recommend that you make a list of all the political parties that are in parliament. Who is their leader? That's 1. When was the party created? That's 2. When was the party voted into parliament? That's 3. Make that list with those 3 attributes. Okay, so the name of the party, the leader of the party, the year the party was created, and the year the party was voted into parliament, because there could be a question about any of those things. So make that list. On to the next one. 7 players lost their answer streak of 4. Sorry, guys. Next one. Also FAQ. Okay, so it was 59, 61 people got this wrong. Okay, this is a frequently asked question. So this is about the structure reform in 2007. The counties were abolished, the regions were created. So we have 5 regions. And the number of communes was reduced from, I think it was 128 to 98. So that's what this question is about. It shows up in different forms. But in general, you should know that in 2007, the structure reform happened. On to the next one. Sakura is back. Suham Gamer is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Next one. Okay. So this is from from chapter 5. Let me see. 62 of you got it wrong. Round of applause to the 118 people that got this right. So this is a question from chapter 5 under literature, never been asked before, and it is in here. And I can see that at least 118 people have been putting in some serious work in chapter 5. There usually is at least one new question from chapter 5. On to the next one. Okay. Aggie 45 is the highest climber, up 23 places.
Excellent.
Okay, so for the newcomers, you will hear me say things like frequently asked question and new question. So what do I mean by that? So a frequently asked question is a question that has shown up in 2 or more tests in the past. And a new question is a question that has never shown up on the test before. Historically, if you wanted to pass this test, it was enough to just practice with all the previous tests and you would pass because they kept repeating the questions. But over time, they actually discovered that, the test was getting easier and easier and more people were passing. So how do they increase the difficulty? They started introducing new questions. And I did a bit of statistics and I saw that before, out of 35 questions, you had 30 frequently asked questions and 5 new questions. Now, you have something like 17 frequently asked questions and 18 brand new questions. So if you practiced with just the previous exams, you're going to fail. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say those things. On to the next one. I hope that made sense. Did it make sense? For the first timers. All right, Kim, just use a different name, maybe your same name and the number 1 afterwards, and then talk to me and we can figure this out. Okay, almost 100% of you got this right. Okay, in Denmark, you have to be at least 18 years old to get married. Next one. Okay, so what's going on here? Rufiana is back with an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
I just gave you guys the answer to this. Oh, wow. This is the closest to a perfect score we've gotten to tonight. I think this is 178 people. Only 4 people got this wrong.
Wow!
Okay, so the question is, does this work the same way with the Melba escapes pawn? Melba escapes pawn, if you want to pass, just practice with all the old tests and you'll get at least 20, right? All right, next one. Mohammed, Vicky, Huang, Sakura, and Simona in the top 5. 33 players just hit an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one. Shanam, I will answer your question in a second. Okay, so this is also a question from chapter 5 under literature, and Herman Bang wrote this book. How many people got this wrong? 64 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
If you're not doing well in this, do not feel bad. The purpose of these Kahoot sessions is for you to come here, figure out your weak spots. They show up on your profile, you fix them. You keep practicing on the website, and then you come and test yourself again at the next session. So from now until the test, we're going to be doing mock tests every session. We will have a current affairs session and a Danish value session thrown in there. But it's mainly going to be mock tests. And these mock tests are supposed to simulate the actual test. So it has the same number of questions in the same order. So the purpose is, I repeat, come here, figure out what you don't know. Go fix your mistakes. Practice, practice, practice. Come back and test yourself. All right. So someone asked, how come there's some participants getting higher scores than others? In these Kahoots, you score points for speed and accuracy. Okay? So if you're quicker than someone and you both get the answer correct, the person that was quicker gets more points. However, the real test, you're only rewarded for accuracy. So do not be in a hurry when you get in there. I put you under a bit more pressure in the Kahoots. I give you 20 seconds to answer the question. And I do that because I'm kind of stretching you, stretching your brain and your reflexes. And so that when you get into the actual test, you slow yourself down. In the test, you have at least 1 minute per question. Read the question slowly. Read the answers slowly. Make up your mind and then mark the correct answer. And please don't change your answers. Make sure you get it right the first time. All right, so Huang is now at number 1. Huang is actually on the leaderboard top 5. 3 players lost the answer streak of 8. Sorry, guys. Abode, please do all the other quizzes, okay? Don't look for shortcuts. Just put in the work. All right. This is a frequently asked question. 28 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
All right. Next one. Let's get this done. I think I did a lot of talking today. This is a brand new question.
Uh-oh.
All right. Okay. Actually, I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised that more of you got this right than wrong. Ten players hit an answer streak of 7.
Excellent.
Guys, please do not listen to Mohammed. Okay, so 70 people got this wrong. So the Volker School that was from the 1800s. Majority of the kids that went there were farmers' children. And yeah, there's not much else to say about this. Next one. For the people that got it wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Okay, Huan, Caro, A1, Sakura, Naza. Cat Lady is back in the game with 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
Okay. What's this about? Yeah, okay. This is about the rune stones. Yes, so the runestone in Yelling is actually called Denmark's baptism certificate because Harold Bloten says that wrote on the runestone that he made Denmark Christian. This is actually chapter 1, the first few pages. 32 people got this wrong. Fix it. It will show up on your profile.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Carolina, is that you? Wow.
Wow!
Okay. Combo breaker. 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 3. Okay. Okay, there's 2. There's 1 Cara and 1 Carolina. I thought it was Carolina Vanessa. Anyways, 3 players dropped the answer streak of 3. Sorry, guys. Well done, Caro. Okay, so only 10 people got this wrong. You can be an individual can be prime minister in more than 1 election period if you can manage to get yourself elected and also manage to get appointed. Well, lobby yourself because of course there's a lot of politics involved in that. Then you can always be prime minister. It's all up to you. On to the next one. Okay, so Huan, Caro, A1, Naza, Sakura. Raj is back with an answer streak of 3 and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Yo, Abode, what are you asking me, man? Just do all the quizzes. That's my recommendation. Of course, you can do what you want. But if you're asking for my recommendation, I'd say do all the quizzes so that you cover all the knowledge. Okay, so Boston that burnt down was Boston that burned down was built in 1640. This is according to the learning material, and it was built by Christian IV. However, I think they celebrated 400 years of that thing this year, and I'm not sure what these. Anyways, according to the book, it's 1640. All right, next one. Huan got that wrong and fell right out. Caro is back at number 1. ABCP is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Chapter 6. I'm not sure. I remember I had an argument, well, not an argument, like a little discussion about this. Someone said, oh, this date is not right. And I went back and I looked in the book and I saw 1640. And I was like, well, the book says that. So please cross-check. All right, next one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
46 people got this wrong. Yes, so from okay, so yes, the Social Democrats and Venstre had a majority government from 78 to 79. What chapter is this? I think this is 1, 2. I don't know. Anyways, let's have a look at that scoreboard. NASA, A1, Sakura, Caro, and Leo. RCB 114 is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Okay. I just wanted to update you guys. So, I don't know, some of you might have started noticing that the audiobook is now showing up. I've done all the audios for chapter 1 and chapter 2, and hopefully I will get the rest done. And let me see if actually this updated. Yes. So right now I'm just focused on the English version of the audiobooks. You guys already have the Danish version. Of course, I do have that as well, but I'll be putting them in. And the way this is done is, well, you can listen to the quiz. Sorry.
2.2.1
The book.
The Constitution, Denmark's Basic Law. The Framework for Danish Democracy.
Blah, blah, blah. And then you go ahead and take the quiz, right? And then, you know, if you fail, if you don't get all the questions right, you come back and listen again and you do the quiz again. And that's how I recommend you do it. But obviously, if that doesn't work for you, then do what works for you. What's going on here? All right. Next one. Okay. What's this about? 1849 Grundloven. How many people got this wrong? 13.
Now you know what you don't know.
This is a frequently asked question. All right, next one. Tao Ting is the highest climber with an has the highest answer streak of 19 correct answers. I think that's a perfect score
Perfect score.
because 2 of them were slides. Next one. We've talked about this so many times. Okay. We've talked about this. I think I talk about this in almost every session. Nina Bang was the first female minister appointed in 1924 by Thorvald Stauning, and she was the Undervisningsminister, so education minister. They could ask about any one of those features, when she was appointed, what her name is, or what ministry she was leading. So this is very important. This is a frequently asked question. So 32 of you that got this wrong, please get it right the next time.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Oh, and by the way, if you have your camera on, please turn it off. 9 players have reached an answer streak of 5.
Great job.
Next one. You know the answer to this. We've seen this a bunch of times. This is an FAQ. All right, well done. Alice is making a comeback with 3 in a row. So we have 22 questions. We're almost at the middle now.
Uh-oh.
So all the decisions from the courts in Greenland and the Faroe Islands can be appealed all the way to Højesteret, which is the Supreme Court in Denmark. And this is because Greenland and the Faroe Islands are actually part of the Danish Commonwealth. 47 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Wow. Okay, this has never shown up before, but she has shown up in a test once, but not the type of books, not the themes of her writings. So as you can see, it's also important to know the themes of some of those writers. Okay, how many people got this wrong? Almost 100, man. Next one. NASA, now number 1, A1, 2, Cairo 3, Thao Ting 4, and Vicky 5. 13 players just dropped an answer streak of 4. All right, next one. All right, in the 1970s. So, what's the explanation for this? So in the 1970s, a lot of the young people started rebelling against the norms. And one of the things they rebelled against was, getting married before moving in, and so on and so forth. Not much else to be said about that. Vasil Bidun is making a comeback with 3 in a row, and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
So we are past the halfway point now. So we've done 24 questions. So we are past the halfway point now. Let's see if we get an explosion tonight. Mm, 1600, the dance competition. Yeah, okay. Yes. Actually, what's the story behind this? I can't remember. Well, this is a weak spot.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Natika is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
We've got 20 questions to go, and then we're done for tonight. This is a frequently asked question. We talked about this a bunch of times. All right, this is an FAQ. 19 people got this wrong. Get it right the next time you see it. This has a high probability of showing up on the next test. Next one.
Static top 5.
Tati is up 6 places.
Great job!
Also frequently asked. There's not much to be said here. 19 people got this wrong. Fix it. Yeah, we've had 3 static top 5s in a row. Cat Lady is the highest climber. Next one. Everybody should get this right. Let's get an explosion. Oh, man. It's on the 5th of June. So Grundlov's Day is on the 5th of June. 5 people got this wrong. A1 now at number 1. Naza 2, Caro 3, Vicky 4, and Thao Tin at 5. Thao Tin, I noticed you're not using your profile, man. But you've attended all the Kahoots. What's going on? Anyways, 10 players just hit an answer streak of 4.
Excellent.
Next one. You know the answer to this. Okay, so a majority of you got this right.
Static top 5.
10 players again, answer streak of 29.
Excellent.
That's a perfect score for 10 of you.
Perfect score.
All right. Okay, 70 plus 14, 84 of you haven't made that list. Please make that list, okay? Make the list. Next one, 16 players lost their answer streak of 6.
Uh-oh.
All right. 42 people got this wrong. So someone is asking, what can you take to the test? So in the test, you're just allowed a pen, a pencil, and that's it. You can't take a book with you. You can't take anything with you, basically. And you actually leave your phone at the reception. So it's just you, a pen or a pencil, and they will give you the paper. So the test is paper-based. It's not digital. All right, next one. Yes, you bring your own pen or pencil. Okay, so the circle in the Greenland flag symbolizes the rising sun. 46 people got this wrong. 3 players just dropped the answer streak of 4. We've done 32 questions, so we have 3 more questions in the history part of the test, and then we move to current affairs.
Uh-oh.
Vesterhel. 79 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
When I say uh-oh, it means that I have a feeling that this might be a tough one. Okay, Samu Susu is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
We've got 2 more questions. Yeah, they're not that tough, man. You guys are doing really well. Okay, so this was a tough one. Why didn't I say uh-oh?
Uh-oh.
This was definitely a tough one. Over 100 people got this wrong. This is a weak spot.
Now you know what you don't know.
So the Human Rights Convention was made a part of Danish law in 1992. This is a brand new question. I don't think it's shown up in any test before. But, well, now you know what the answer is. If it shows up, you get it right next time. Okay, 37. The next question is the last one from history, and then we move into current affairs. At the moment, we have A1, Caro, Naza, Thao Ting, and Leo. Ami Duon is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Muhammad is not the middle one, man. Anyways, yes. So for the people that got this wrong, let's see. 67 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Get it right next time. All right, so let's have a look at that leaderboard. All right, so we have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
At the moment, we have A1, Caro, Naza, Thao Ting, and Leo. 7 players reached an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
All right, so we're moving into current affairs. So the current affairs we're about to see are actual current affairs. So in the mock test, we have actual current affairs. And they follow the themes that I've talked about before. And as we go through the questions, we'll talk about the themes. So let's see. All right, this is a weak spot. I have a strong feeling this specific question will show up in the next test. The reason oh, by the way, the theme of this is Denmark in the EU. And historically, I think it was 2015 or 16, can't remember, but when Margaret Vestager was appointed as the Commissioner for Competition in the EU, that showed up in current affairs. Now we have Dan Jørgensen. He used to be a minister for something, can't remember exactly, but now he's the Commissioner for Energy and Housing in the EU. And he was appointed that in September. I have a strong feeling this is going to show up. I might be wrong, but if it shows up, now you know what the answer is. By the way, I think I need to repeat this. Just let me see if I can actually get this to. Oh, shucks. Okay, let me move this. Click on this. Guys, give me 1 minute so I could get this, show you guys. All right. So all the current affairs. Okay, so I sound like a broken record, I know. Let me say this again. I noticed themes. From looking at all the, current affairs over the years, I noticed themes, right? And I'm collecting those themes and I'm posting them here. Okay? You get there by going to the Facebook group, Danish Citizenship Test. So I think there's some people here from Meetup. If you're not in this group, join. And it's the second featured post. The first one is the comparison of the old and the new book. Second one is current affairs. And I look in the news almost every day, and I find things that fit the themes that that fit the pattern that I've seen over the years, and I post them here. So please, if you're not doing well, or if you want to get a bit of a leg up, matter of fact, I highly recommend that you constantly check this list and also contribute to it. There have been people that have contributed to this. Thank you very much to those people. And like I always say, I am not the holy grail of this information. Okay, so I've been able to identify 4 of the last 5 current affairs for the last three years or something. But I'm not the holy grail. I miss 1, 2, So please keep an eye out in the news for yourself and contribute to this list if you can. All right, we're going back. Okay, next one. NASA A1000, Caro, and Jensemand. Philippa is back in the game.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh. Some people are complaining about my talking. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. 80 people got this wrong. Static top 5. Damn, what did I? Okay. Yeah, it's all on Facebook. Okay, so the theme of the previous question was anniversaries that end in a multiple of 10. So I think is what's the name of that city? Holstebro or something like that. Celebrated 750 years, and the royal couple was present for the celebration. The theme, actually, that specific question had 2 themes. So the anniversary and something that happened with the royal couple, with the royal family. This is about the government, and the Danish government created 3 new ministries. So I think it's the green tripartite, the European minister, and one more, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna show up, but if it does, we've seen it before. Next one. Not Forsvar. Okay. Okay. The theme of this is Danish excellence on the world stage. So, Rike Meng, I don't know, I'm probably not saying her name right. She won a gold medal in the World Cup of shooting that happened in New Delhi in India this month, actually. Will this show up? I don't think so. If one of the sports news items will show up, it'll either be the Olympics. So what's his name? Victor Axelsen, or the handball team from the Olympics winning gold. But it fits the theme and it's here. So if in case it shows up, we know it. All right. Next one. All right, Liberal Alliance. So the theme of this is political parties and their leaders. We have a quiz under current affairs where you can practice all the political parties and their leaders. Also have one for the government. So please practice that as well. I think the next one is the last one. We have Tauting, Naza, Caro, A1, and Yenzeman, 7 places. Dexter is the highest climber.
Great job.
We've got 5 questions to go. I think, wait, we are now in Danish values. Okay, so some people are asking questions. I will answer your questions right after this. All right, so this is Danish values. I'm not going to be talking too much about this. We're going to have a session that focuses on this. All right, so someone is asking. I am new here, so for the previous questions, there's a book with all the info, and for the current events, the only way is to read the newspapers. Yes, so the first 35 questions are history questions, and those questions are based on the learning material that is published, the official learning material that's published by Udlændingsstyrelsen. And the question number 36 to 40, so 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, yes, 36 to 40 is based on current affairs. So news, okay? Now, someone also asked, where can you find the current affairs questions? The current affairs questions can be found on your profile. So this is why I keep going on and on about, after this session, your profile will be created for you. And you can find it here, okay? So for the first timers, I sent you a video on how to find your profile. Once you get to your profile, you will see all your mistakes from the most current Kahoot session. And you will also see basically all the quizzes covering all the material, plus Danish values and current affairs, and the mock test and the previous test for both INDFØDSRETSPRØVEN and Medborgerskabsprøven. So this is the quiz for political parties and their leaders. This is the quiz for the government. And then these are all the current affairs questions from the mock tests. Okay? And apart from this, I also showed that list on Facebook where you can go and, have a look. However, like I've said before, please keep an eye out in the news for yourself as well. Okay, next one. Okay, yeah, moving on. We got 3 questions to go, and we're done for tonight. All right, well done.
Great job.
By the way, these Danish values questions, so they're the last 5 questions of the exam, okay? These are the most important questions because if you fail more than one of these questions, you've actually failed the whole test. Doesn't matter what you scored on the previous tests, on the previous questions. And I have a video that goes into a bit more depth, and you can find it on the YouTube channel, okay? So click on videos, click on popular, and this video here, watch this video. It shows you how to approach those questions because the questions, there's no material for them. So they are, they just show up on the day. However, they're beginning to repeat themselves as well. So you're probably going to see at least 2 or 3 of the same questions from the previous tests. All right, 2 more questions and we're done. All right, you guys are doing well.
Great job.
Next one, last question. We have a static top 5 Tauting, Naza, Caro, A1, and Yentamend. Jamalu is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Last question, and then we're done. If you have any questions, let me know after this. Okay. All right, 28 people got this wrong. All right, that's it. We'll have a look at the podium. We got Caro at number 3, Nazar at number 2, and I think Tao Ting at number 1, yeah? All right. A1 and Yenzaman at 4 and 5.
NearlyDanish.com.